Hello and good morning. Hello, hello, hello. My name's Elsewhere. I play Magic because I love Magic. I hope you love Magic. Let's play Historic Brawl. I'm playing Katilda the Dawnheart. Let's take a look at our hand. This is going to search for a basic, so that's fine. So, we're going to keep this. We're going to keep. Alright, but yes, I'm Elsewhere. When I play Historic Brawl on these videos, I like to just jump right in. I like to immediately jump into a game of Historic Brawl. I think that one of the coolest things about Commander and Historic Brawl is the Commander version on a Magic Arena, is walking up to a table and seeing what they're playing. Ooh, we're going to play that instead now. Well, are we? Yes, we are. So, is this an instant? No, this is a sorcery, so we need to play this now. Is walking up to the table and seeing what people are playing, and when you don't know their full deck lists, like you just get to see what crazy thing happens on the battlefield when you walk up to the table. And that's what we're doing today. I'm gonna play this, which means we can play this. And we are playing Katilda. We are playing green-white humans. Historic Brawl on Magic Arena, notably going to be similar to Commander. It's a 100-card singleton format, 25 life totals instead of 40, only 1v1 instead of pods of 4. Play my land, and pass the turn. And no commander damage, makes aggro decks better because you're doing 1v1 and only 25 life totals, makes Planeswalkers way better, and Planeswalkers can be your commanders. We're playing a mana ramp green-white deck with humans. Oh no, we just lost. That's pretty brutal. That's pretty brutal. They played a Massacre Worm, but as you saw, we had a really big turn where we cast all those creatures. We had a ton of mana darks. We were going to have so much mana last turn, but instead we have no mana. Well, we're going to play this. We're going to play a Johnny. A Johnny's going to bring back Ambitious from our graveyard, and we'll get to continue ramping, because this will let us go find another plains. We will indeed take that action. But yes, they're on mono black, and that was a very brutal thing for them to have done to us, but we recovered pretty well. Meat Hook gave all of our team -1/-1. We're on Katilda, green-white, make humans, make mana, cast big spells. They're on Gaunty. They are on steal our cool cards and play them themselves. Here comes Gaunty. Fair enough. They're going to take something from us. We are going to play... Ooh, I thought maybe we were going to play Tristani, but I think we're going to wait for them to cast a spell. Tristani notably has a very cool end text. At the beginning of your end step, each player gains control of all creatures they own, so if they play a creature that is mine, I can take it back with Tristani. So with that in mind, I think we're just going to flash back this Join the Dance, make 2 more 1/1s. We'll put +1/+1 counters on the 2 1/1s. That way they're a little more threatening. That way they're the cards that the opponent wants to kill. What does this do with Covenant? We can transform it, activate only if you control 3 or more creatures with different powers. So I guess we do want to start pumping it as well so that it's bigger when we transform it. We currently don't have enough to transform it, but we should quickly. They've got a handful of spells, though, so we're going to see. Yeah, we jumped right into it. We got a game. We have a game of Magic Historic Brawl. I think Historic Brawl is the funnest thing you can be doing in Magic. Ooh, that's rough because we don't want to lose a Johnny, but I guess if they use a removal spell to kill one of these tokens, that's fine. Deal. Or if Gaunty dies, they guess if they're going to spend their turn recasting Gaunty, that is also fine. Oh, they're going to get all these Meat Hook triggers. Alright, so they're gaining life off the Meat Hook triggers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got 6 mana, so they could just recast Gaunty, but that's fine. The more expensive we make Gaunty, the better, and we do eventually want them to cast some spells with their Gaunty, so that maybe we can take them back. We've notably got some big finishers. If we do succeed in going wide, we've got End Razors. If we ever make a lot of mana, ooh, Massacre Girl. Massacre Girl. That's pretty good. Massacre Girl also notably has Menace. Well, dang. Massacre Girl might mean it's time to play these 2/2s. How does this work? Alright, that was only when she enters the battlefield. So the effect has happened now. Yeah, I think we're going to cast this sorcery speed. X will equal 4. So not as big as we wanted it to be. But we need blockers. We need some blockers to block this Massacre Girl. And we're going to +1 Ajani this time, since we couldn't, well, I guess we would cast it. If Ajani's still around next turn, we might be minusing Ajani to get back the ambitious farm hand again. -2 gives me a 1/1 that I can flip, potentially. We'll actually be able to flip Farmhand if we cast it. But it also notably continues to fetch me a land, so it continues to draw me a card. This minus is put a 1/1 in play with flip and draw a card. That's pretty strong. That's pretty good. We're still waiting to see what they're gonna do. They're sitting pretty. They're sitting pretty at 32 life. This is a very, very real game of Historic Brawl. Historic Brawl, one of my favorite things you can do on any of the Magic clients. It's just so fun. Big, fun, silly games. If you're coming to my channel, welcome. We like to play big, fun, silly Magic. We like to cast big spells. We like to cast fun spells. We like to do commandery things here on Magic Arena. I also like to play best of 3 Historic. I try to play a little bit more of the off-the-beaten-path decks. Ooh, alright. Got a Liliana. They could make a zombie, or they could mine. Sorry, they're going to make a zombie. This Liliana is a problem for us. Well, I think... Do these have Vigilance? They do have Vigilance. I really wish we had more green mana. I think we have to kill this Liliana. What's the best way to go about taking out this Liliana? We play Bastry, and we could make we could play this for 6, give all of our team +2/+2. I think that's what we're going to do. I think we're going to +1 Ajani. We're going to make all of our team 5/5s. So this will make them all 3/3s. Then if we play... I guess we're going to play Tristani, even though... No, that only makes them 4/4s. So yeah, we're just going to use this, and we're just going to pump the whole team. We will give our team +2/+2 until end of turn, and we will swing everything at Liliana. So they don't have to trade anything here. They can if they want to draw some cards, but we need to make sure Liliana goes down. They could have a Fatal Push. 1 mana Fatal Push would be somewhat annoying here, but they're not blocking to where that would be a problem. If they were blocking to where 1 mana Fatal Push ended this attack, and they're maybe rethinking it. Maybe they do have the Fatal Push, so they want to try to block. Oh, nope, they just want to keep their creatures. Fair enough. Hopefully, they don't have Planeswalker Reanimator, which they might have. We don't see Snowlands. Oh, is that a Snowland? Uh-oh, that is a Snowland, so maybe they do have Dead on the Snow. Maybe they're playing Command of the Dreadhorde? Is that the big 6-mana spell from War of the Spark that reanimates whatever you want from your graveyard? That would be bad. That would be bad for us. Don't do that. Don't do that. Maybe we're on team try to ult Ajani. Like, can they beat 3 1/1s every turn? I'm not sure if they can. But we've got Massacre Girl versus our 4 Vigilant 3/3s. And they're going to keep getting bigger if Ajani doesn't go away. Alright, Elder Spell. Wow! Wow, Elder Spell. Had we decided to try to go on a different route, had we decided to just go face, they could have... Alright, that's our creature. That is ours. They couldn't pump it, though. So, man, the question is, what do we want to do about that? Now we're going to play Bastry. Bastry, you get +1/+1 counter on 1 creature, gains indestructible until turn. The -2 is not going to do anything because we only have token creatures. So yeah, we are going to pump up 1 of our tokens, and that 1 token that is now indestructible is going to swing. We will also... Well, let's do this first. Let's attack. We could play either Katilda. I think we're going to play Katilda. I think I want to get Katilda notably has a mana sink. You can pay 4 and tap Katilda. Are these not humans? Oh, these are not humans. They're soldiers. That's a bummer. Tap 4 and Katilda to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Maybe I should have played Tristani there. Tristani, I couldn't cast Tristani and Basri, and we're trying to tick up Basri to get to the win. If we can now put +1/+1 counter. All right, they're gonna eat to extinction. They're taking out Basri, so that's fine. They're using the removal on the Planeswalkers, which makes sense. The Planeswalkers, we've got a nice board. They're harder to take care of. But if we draw Forest, we get to start casting End Razors. If we draw Forest, this turn we probably play Tristani Tithbringer. And then next turn, maybe we play... Alright, they've only got 1 card left in hand. I think our board is better. We've got a bigger hand. We can do Ooh, wow, Toski. Change. New plan. New plan. Wow, Toski is great. Katilda can tap for mana, so we have 1, 2, 3. We have 8 mana, which is 1 short from doing all the things that we want to do. It's so unfortunate. So I think actually I lied. I think it's a Tristani turn and a Tithe Taker turn. Tristani notably going to give us back our other creature. And yeah, I'm going to play Tithe Taker, even though it might get blown out. But now next turn, our board is going to be so large and in charge. Oh man, I don't want to attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna no attack. We'll get our creature back. We get to control. Yep, adversary's back over on the good guy side. Thanks for casting that for us. That was nice of you. But now, obviously, we are. If they don't board wipe us, I think we win. But if they board wipe us, oh boy, we are in trouble. This is a big turn. That's a Gear Hulk. That's going to kill one thing. Oh, going to kill Katilda. That's fine. Resolve. I think now we get to play End Razor and win the game. +2/+2, Vigilance and Trample. We will take the action. They are going to gain 1 life. 1 life is not infinite life. Ooh, Thalia. Alright. Oh, we can't play End Razor yet. We don't have 4 mana. Or we don't have all the green. So we'll play Tristani. I would like to draw a lot of cards, please. Or we'll play Toski, rather. Toski, a little legendary squirrel that says draw lots of cards. I don't really want to play Thalia. I guess maybe we should in case they have a better removal spell. But yeah, we're going to send a lot of the team sideways. We're going to lose some creatures. We're going to lose some creatures in this attack. But we are going to draw a lot of cards. We're going to lose... Do I want to give away 2 creatures, or do I only want to attack... Maybe I only want to attack with the things that they can't trade with. I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to attack with the things they can't trade with, or they can only trade with. So that'll be Adversary plus the 4 tokens. Adversary plus the 4 tokens. They can either take like 20 damage and let us draw a whole bunch of cards, or they can block and let us only draw 2 cards. But either way, we're drawing some cards. We are drawing some cards. They're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. It's become a big board. It's become a big thing. They're wondering what happened. How nobody told them that life was going to be this way. All right, they are letting us swing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if they block, they lose all of their creatures, and we get to draw 2 cards. If they don't block, we get to draw 5 cards. They are choosing to block, so they're hoping to draw board wipe. They're going to trade with 3 of our creatures. This is what we thought would happen. We take them to 23. They're going to gain more life off of the Massacre triggers, but we get to draw 2 cards. Now we're at the point of, do I want to cast more spells and play into... Oh, man. I think we're going to play Thalia. Thalia, at least, if they do have a board wipe, is going to make it cost 1 more mana. So, at least add a little bit of difficulty to their life. Even if they board wipe, Toski lives, and Tithe Taker leaves behind a Spirit. But now, next turn, we get to play Abzan Falconer, which gives our two 4/4s flying. Which Abzan Falconer going to give a +1, everything with a +1/+1 counter on it, flying. They're playing Gonti. Even if they steal a creature from us and cast it, we get it back at the end of, at the beginning of our end step. So not to the beginning of our end step, but we don't have, board wipes in our deck. We don't have big things. At the end of this game, we will go and look at the deck. I like to start these videos in Historic Brawl just straight into the gameplay. Oh, we got there. We got there. Oh, yep. I'm not sure what they took, but they saw the writing on the wall. The next turn attack was going to be massive. All right, 1-up against Gonti. That was fun. That was a fun game. We did what the deck's supposed to do. We went wide. We went wide on turn 2 or 3, and they board wiped, and we just completely recovered. That Toski was great there. Let's take a look at the deck. All right, where are you, Katilda? Green-white Historic Brawl humans. Here it is. Here is what we are battling with today. Maybe. It's going to come up here in a second. There we go. All right. So we are on Katilda. As we saw there, Katilda, if you ever wanted Arcane Signet or Llanowar Elves type abilities to be your commander, here we go. Katilda is that commander. 1/1, pro werewolves is some flavor text, but humans you control have add 1 mana of any color to this creature's color. So we're going to add lots of green, lots of white, and then pay 6 and tap Katilda to put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. So we get mana ramp, we get a late game mana sink for all that mana we're making, just very powerful aggro-y commander. So because of that, as you can see through this curve, we're going to have lots of 1, 2s, and 3s. Our curve is low at 1, 2, and 3 because we want humans to cast our things. So we've got a lot of 1-drop humans. We've got some X spells for later in the game. Finale of Devastation. Go find our... do we have go find Crater Hoof and Race Hunters? We saw Finale of Glory that game. Usually we want to make a whole bunch of 4/4 angels, but the 2/2 humans got the job done there. Intrepid Adversary, we saw that. It's basically an X spell. If we have a ton of mana, we can just put a ton of counters on this. We've got Militia Captain that can go wide if we're able to flip it. We've got Luminarch Ascension, good human for tokens. We've got Thalia. We saw Thalia come into play there. We've got a lot of humans, so Thalia's Lieutenant. What we did that game, you can turn 2 join the dance, turn 3 play a land, play Katilda, so you have 5 mana total on turn 3, if you're able to sequence it like that. That's a lot of mana. We've got another X spell in March of the Multitudes, a little more ramp over here. Rex Sage, we're going to make a lot of tokens, so flip all those tokens. We've got Ranger Captain, go find a 1-drop human. We've got some silver bullets here. We've got Bodyguard for protection. We've got Giant Killer. So we've got some interesting things there. Planeswalkers on 3. Again, just get an early Planeswalker and a whole big board to protect it. Adeline, very powerful card that we've seen recently. Unbreakable formation. I would like to save my board from some board wipes. Redain, could play the artifact to make our things have some ward and to make them take 1 less damage, but mostly playing this as a 2/3 creature. Make 4 drops cost 2 more. 4 and above cost 2 more. Maul, we got Heliod. We have minor life gain synergies, but we have a lot of white pips, so not unusual for Heliod to be a creature. Falconer, we've got like some +1/+1 counter with synergies and with Katilda. If you use Katilda's ability once to put a +1/+1 counter on all of your creatures and then play Falconer, all of your creatures have flying. So powerful combo-y effect there. Another +1/+1 counter synergy with that. We've got some more Planeswalkers. We've got lots of creatures, so Guardian Project's really good. Ooh, we've got Sarah. Love Sarah. If you're interested in these Historic Brawl videos, we have a Historic Brawl video up with Sarah that we just posted, and it's awesome. We had some crazy games. We did succeed in making a Warship emblem during our Sarah games, so check that out. Elspeth, Mora, Johnny's, Shalai, another +1/+1 counter trigger ability, and give all our stuff hexproof, so yeah, very powerful. God Eternal Ketra, all these creatures, very powerful card. Tinderroot, we're going to have lots of creatures, so that one's going to be powerful. Mirari's Wake. Tristani, we saw that come into play there. We had a Tristani against Gonti. That's a powerful effect. Another human, give all of our humans +1/+1. Landfall, make a token. And then obviously at the end step, we got the big, if we're succeeded in making the board wide, we're going to overrun. We've got Make More Angels. We got Elish Norn. Oh, we've got King Kong. And we saw this spell as well. So yeah, that is the deck. And let's go ahead and play a whole bunch of more games. Let's play more Magic. Play. Play. My name is Elsewhere. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for visiting. If you're returning, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for coming back. Welcome, 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 welcome. I play a lot of Historic Brawl. I play a lot of Best of 3 Historic. When the new set comes out, I'll probably be playing some Best of 3 Standard. If you enjoy the content, please like, comment, and subscribe. Little baby YouTuber, about 2 weeks into my YouTube journey, so that would be super helpful for me if you were to do those things. Ooh, let's take a look. We don't have white mana, so we cannot keep this. We will free mulligan that away. Alright, we do have white mana, and even though we have 2 mana, we notably have 3 humans in our hand, so those are mana rampers. So we're going to keep this because we can turn 1 Soul Warden, turn 2 Katilda, tap Soul Warden, play Thraben Inspector. So this is a keep. Let's take a look what's over here. They're on Nikia of the Old Ways. They can't cast, so we're going to go ahead and shock, pay 2 life, play Soul Warden, hopefully gain some life back. Try to read their card again. 5/5 for 5. You can't cast non-creature spells, so they must have lots of creatures. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana of any type of land that would produce. So lots of mana ramp going on over there. We'll play this. We'll play Katilda. They played a tap land. Yes, autopay. That's why I said play Katilda. That's why I said play Katilda game. You're going to destroy lands at 6 mana. And then we get to play Thraben Inspector. So our board already powerful. We're going to... Man, oh man. What are we going to play next? We're probably going to play Basri next and start ticking up. Turn 3 Basri. Start ticking up. We're just going to play our plane. Ooh, Lightning Bolt. Alright, Katilda down. So now we need to draw land. Take the action. If we don't draw land, we can't play Basri. Got a 1/1. Come on, land. Oh, no. Oh, no. Well, we are going to crack the clue because we need land. I would love to play Tithe Taker, keep building our board, but we... Oh, no. Oh, brutal. Oh, that Lightning Bolt on our Katilda. Oh, is that the game? Is the Lightning Bolt on the Katilda the game? Oh, we have so much good stuff in our hand. They've got a 5/5 now. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Something's come along and it spells like trouble. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. I don't know if these words are correct, but I'm gonna keep humming it anyway until now because it's kind of run its course and gone away. Hi, I'm Elsewhere. I sing lots of little songs. That's gonna happen. That is I can't stop it. I thought about it. I thought about trying to keep that away, but if I'm gonna talk into a microphone for an hour and try to keep up the banter, try to keep up the entertainment, I am going to sing little songs. It's just gonna happen. So we wrote it into the game plan. All right, target creature you control fights. They're gonna take out Soul Warden. Yep. So what does this do on the bigger spells? Add 1 mana, put 2+1/+1 counters with 1 creature control. You gain life equal to the greatest power. Okay, so the fight was the biggest thing they were going to do there. That's a bummer. Oh, man. Oh, man. This is brutal. This is brutal. This is a great hand. We had a great start. The Lightning Bolt got us. Yeah, 2+1/+1 counters. They're going to gain 7 life. They're going to play Nikia. They now have... infinite mana for their next turn. At least they're putting us out of our misery quick. At least. Sometimes this is what happens. That's magic. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to have to start discarding cards. So, we'll just pack it up. We'll pack it up. They got us. They got us. Once we're at the point where we have to start discarding cards because we didn't draw land 3. Womp, womp. Womp, womp. But they had a pretty good start of things. I mean... we would have been competitive had they not done that. We definitely would have been playing Planeswalkers, been ticking them up. So there would have been this whole other sub game of they have to answer our Planeswalkers before we get them. So who knows what they would have played had things gone differently there for us. But yeah, things did not go differently there for us, and sometimes that happens. That happens in Magic. We got to see them do some cool stuff. They had a nice curve. They played cool stuff. Sometimes when you're playing Historic Brawl or Commander, the fun of it needs to also be watching what your opponents are doing and seeing what cool things your opponents are doing. And yep, they did cool stuff there. Well, we don't have a 1-drop, but Katilda's always a 2-drop, and we've got Knight of Autumn, or Knight of Grace, which is a human. We're going to keep this. We've got a turn 2 human, turn 3 human. We can play Katilda. Ooh, March. March is a good card. Don't know, against the mono black there on Planeswalker. They're on Lily in disguise. Lily in disguise. She's Professor Onks. They're probably going to be a spells build. Alright, well, you know what? I would like to have a first strike hexproof from black, please. 2/2 hexproof from black against the mono black deck with kill spells seems pretty good. We'll start there. They've got Veto. That's going to make ours into a 3/1 first strike. So we will attack first. I think we're going to attack. They're not going to block. We are going to play land. Play Briarbridge Tracker. Briarbridge Tracker notably has Vigilance, which means it can attack next turn, and then in our second main phase, we can tap it for mana. So that's going to be the plan. We would like to get Meat Hook Massacre. Oh, we're getting Meat Hooked again. Yeah, well, Veto didn't do much, so that's good, but yeah, we got Meat Hooked again. Well, now what are we going to do? Now, I guess it's time to build our board back a little bit, so play Soul Warden into Katilda. If they have land, they can have Planeswalker next turn. That would not be good for us. We would prefer them to not have Planeswalker next turn. But sometimes that's the way the cookie crumbles. Alright, Dark Ritual. They're going to have more than Planeswalker. 1, 2, 3. So they have Planeswalker plus spell. Planeswalker plus spell is very powerful. Oh, when you lose life, so they've got 2 mana up, so maybe they're hoping to draw a spell. They put some lands into the graveyard. They play a Maze Mind's Tomb. That doesn't get them any sort of triggers. We are in trouble. Because even if we take out this Lily, they're just able to cast it again next turn, and I don't think we're actually able to take it out. So, I think we play this first. Because that's going to pump our humans. And this is going to make another human. And now we attack, keep Professor Onks low on loyalty. The Planeswalker commanders are hard to manage because do we actually want to take out Lily? Or do we just want to keep her low on loyalty? She would then keep drawing cards for our opponent. They keep getting to have the static ability. You gain 1 life and each opponent loses a life? Is that what that says? Oh, whenever you gain life. So they clearly also have a life gain strategy. They're also doing life gainy things because we saw Veto. Oh, and yeah, Meat Hook's triggering for them. Ooh, man, Meat Hook Massacres doing work against us these games. So, yep, they're going to keep drawing cards. Puts a couple of spells into the graveyard this time. Grafdigger's Cage and Varigoth. We drew a land, so we're going to play the land. Well, I think this turn is going to be a cast as big of a March of the Multitudes as we can. So we could play this, and then how much does March cost? 3. 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that good? I think that's what we're gonna do. That also gives a little bit of Thalia type spell. Gain a life, that's fine. We're gonna pass the turn. We're gonna try to pass the turn. No, not all attacks. No attacks. No attacks. End the turn. See what they got. Yeah, it feels like we need to take out this Lily, this Professor Onks, just because of the extra card draw turn and the card selection. They're, putting away swamps, so they're not drawing their bad lands. They're, going to do the thing. They drain us. Ooh, their life total's going up. They're taking out Katilda, so I think we want to go ahead and do this to make a lot of mana. So this will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X equals 5. I would like X to be 5, please. Auto pay. So we're going to get 5 1/1s. We're going to gain some life. Now we're going to have a big enough board to start doing stuff. Next turn, notably, we could play Make a Stand. We could sacrifice Sheffet Dunes. A deck of many things. An 8. What does an 8 mean? Return a card at random from your graveyard to your hand. Wow! And they returned Bloodchief's Thirst. Or no, they returned this thing. 2, 3 bows. Target player shuffles their library for a card. Huh, interesting. Oh, we drew Gideon. Gideon is certainly interesting. I think we're on try to take out Lily here. Right? Which means we're going to play Gideon plus Make a Stand, maybe? So go ahead and play Gideon. Do any of you have Vigilance? That would be ideal. None of them have Vigilance. But we'll give Soul Warden Indestructible. Right? We'll give Soul Warden Indestructible. Indestructible. Do. We'll go to attacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to send definitely all these life linkers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if they block this, 6, 7. So we're sending 7 at them. So no matter how they block, Lily is dead. We're going to hold on to Make a Stand. We'll hold on to Make a Stand. We'll crack this clue. Make a Stand, notably going to hopefully win us the game. Hopefully Make a Stand wins us the game. It is an instant. It is going to say all of our team gains Indestructible and gives all of our team +1/+0. Take a look at the card. Creatures we control get +1/+0 and gain Indestructible at instant speed. So we've got a blocker if they want to try to attack Gideon. They're going to use Deck of Many Things again. They're going to roll a 13. 13 means they draw 2 cards. Deck of Many Things. Looking good. Deck of Many Things is looking good over there. Mono-colored card draw. I'm impressed. I'm impressed with Deck of Many Things. Alright, they're playing the card we saw them draw last turn, which is fine. We gained some life. They didn't play Lily, notably. Alright, they are attacking our Gideon. We would like to protect our Gideon, so we'll block. Gideon notably going to be a 4/4 attacker, and we can keep ticking up Gideon to exile some stuff. Notably, we're probably going to try to exile this Deck of Many Things. I don't want them drawing 2 cards every turn. Oh, we forgot to crack our clue. Oh, because we're silly. Alright, that's... You know, potentially that was very bad of us. Potentially that was not good. We'll play Katilda. None of our things have Vigilance, do they? We'll... +1 Gideon. We're going to give... Tithe Taker Indestructible. Pass. Well, this time we don't really want to lose a token because we're going to, I guess we shouldn't have attacked the Tithe Taker. Maybe they won't block. Maybe they'll be like, oh, they're going to pump it. Alright, yep, they didn't want to risk losing their Boast thing. Because what does it do? Searches their library for a card, then shuffles and puts that card on top. How does Boast work? Only if this creature attacked this turn, and only once if able. Okay. End the turn. I believe that means they could attack, and even if we block and kill it, they would still get to, like, Boast at instant speed. I believe Boast works instant speed, so they've got Tutor, basically. Are these humans? These are notably not humans. So, yep, they are indeed boasting. Is it worth losing a token? I think we're just going to let Gideon take this hit. So Gideon not going to get to his ultimate, his little mini alt of -6 to the exile a permanent. but we're going to keep Gideon around. We keep an attacker in case we draw. We're going to get 2 draws, so we might draw Crater Hoof. We might draw Endrazers. Oh, no. Crippling Fear, notably going to give -3/-3, which is going to kill all of our creatures. Indestructible does not get around the minusing abilities. So, yep, that's not going to do it for us. We get to draw a card, and then we get to watch as our board gets wiped. Oh, man, and they get to keep their boaster, so they just get to keep looking for things. So we really should have blocked, is what we learned there. Really should have blocked. But we did not. Had we drawn this card earlier... Ooh, and they're also getting rid of Gideon. Wow! Wow. Oh, look who's here. You are too late, Shalai. We have already been destroyed. Well, we get to rebuild. We get to rebuild. We get to attack for 1. They can no longer safely attack. They would have to get rid of the Shalai, which they very well can do. Like, I think they can just -3 this, and it makes us sack our... Yep, sack our highest permanent. So there goes Shalai. They can attack and tutor again. Ooh, boy. Yeah, things got ugly for us over here. They get to do deck of many things. 14, get another card from their graveyard, or draw 2 cards. Holy cow. Holy cow. Do we have a deck of many things? Feels like if we have a deck of many things, it should be in like every deck that we own. So yep, we can keep playing here, but yeah, they've got us. They got us. They did all their fast things. They're not even fast things, but just they controlled the board. Massacre, Meat Hook Massacre, into Crippling Fear, into getting to tutor every turn, into drawing all those extra cards with their early Professor Onks off of a Dark Ritual, and having mana up to do things. Yeah, we got beat. We got beat there. And it happens. It happens. Their deck looked sweet. Their deck looked sweet. And maybe the sweetest thing there was Deck of Many Things. I'm going to write that down. Deck of Many Things. So, Deck of Many Things. Maybe going into all of our monocolor decks. Deck of Many Things. Bam. All right, who are we up against? We are up against Life Gain. We're going to be up against... We've played against a couple of versions of Life Gain a couple of times before. We'll see how this goes. But they're also green-white. They're also green-white 2-drop commander. Well, we have white mana. We have 3 white mana. We've got turn 2. And as long as we draw land, we have turn 3 or turn 4 a Johnny. I think we're going to keep. We're going to keep. So we'll take a look, see what they're on. They're on Moon Dancer. So 2/2 for 2 whenever you gain life. So it's going to be an Johnny's Pride Mate ability, but it gives them Scry 1 as well. So they're going to be gaining a lot of life. Ooh, wow. They're immediately going to be gaining a lot of life. That's not great for us. Well, we didn't draw a land, so this is going to be a land this game, I bet. So we're just going to play that. Enters tapped. Next turn, turn 2, we're going to play Katilda. That way we can turn 3 a Johnny. Is that correct? Or do we want to turn 3 Briar Bridge? They're playing their commander. Their commander's going to get big. I think we just want to turn to Katilda. Turn to Katilda, ramp into this Tinder Shoot, I guess, as fast as possible. Next turn, we're going to have 4 mana. So if we draw... We have 2 2-drops. We could do 2 2-drops. Could do 2 2-drops. Yeah, no blocks. I would like my Land War Elf to stick around for next turn. Gotta stick around. Gotta stick around. Gotta stick around. Katilda. Speaker of the Heavens. That's not good for us. Things keep happening that are not good for us. We can't play a Johnny, because if a Johnny gets played, a Johnny's just going to die. We could play 2 2-drops. Do we play the 2 2-drops for the mana? I don't think so. I think, well, I want to keep Katilda untapped, so we'll play Plains first. Then we'll play Briar Bridge. And next turn, we're going to be able to play Tinder Shoot. Briar Bridge, if they only gain 1 life, Briar Bridge could could block their 4/4 Johnny's Primate Commander, Moon Dancer. What is it? Trelisara? That's a cool name. Trelisara. Let's see what they got. Do they have like the Skyclave Mace? Are they gonna put in some enchantments or some equipment on their Trelisala, the Moon Dancer? Or Speaker of the Heavens? Speaker of the Heavens, notably if they get up to 32 life. Ooh, Heliod. Holy cow. Ooh, Heliod. We're in trouble. So they didn't attack, which means we get to play Tindershoot. We're gonna play Tindershoot. We're gonna hope to out token them. We're gonna make 1/1. Well, we have Vigilance, but nope, I'm not going to do that. So we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? This will be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They can put a +1/+1 counter on something. They're going to keep making their commander bigger. That's going to keep giving them scries. We're going to... Our game plan is to make a whole bunch of Sapperling tokens, and now we have... Endraiser, so we might be on an Endraiser plan. We're gonna have enough mana to Katilda, so we might be on a Katilda plan. Yeah, this next turn might be cast Adversary and put a whole bunch of loyalty counters on Adversary. We're gonna see if they've got enough to cast Heliod. Is that gonna turn on Heliod? Yep, they are turning on Heliod. Heliod is going to be a big scary creature. They're going to... Yeah, yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. We've got a powerful hand. There's no denying that. But they also have a powerful hand. Or they have a powerful board state. We've got a board state. Like I said, we're going to keep spitting out these 1/1 blockers. We're going to take the hit this turn because their stuff's just going to keep getting bigger. Yep, no blocks. So there's no reason to block a 6/6 now when it's going to be a 12/12 here in another couple of turns. So we hit all of those. So we're going to play this on green so that we have double green. We can do the Katilda activations. We could play a Johnny and start putting +1/+1 counters on things. Actually, we can play Knight of Grace and a Johnny. Knight of Grace and a Johnny. Start ticking up a Johnny. See if we can get to this ultimate to just make even more tokens. I can't imagine that this being higher than 2 is going to matter. I guess I would like a higher than 2 first striker. We're gonna attack with this 3/3 and this 5/4. The reason we're attacking... Alright, take them to 21. We're going to keep their life total down. We need to keep their life total down so they don't start getting Speaker of the Heavens triggers. And now we're at the point we've already got our City's Blessing, so every Sapperling that we get is going to be 3/3. So we're spitting out a 3/3 token every upkeep. The flyers are scary. Flyers are scary right now. Elspeth Conquers Death. Probably going to take out Tindershoot. Yep, so no more tokens coming for us. That's not great. Are we going to be able to Endraise on this next turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are going... Katilda's still going to be here. So we are going... Oh! They scooped up. The math must have been good enough. They must have... Endraiser must have been good enough. Or maybe they were going to have to block enough to where Heliod wasn't going to be a creature. Wow. I did not expect to get there that game. I thought we were... That looked scary, but we got there. They must have done the math faster than us. Forerunner next turn. Going to get there. All right. Good job, Forerunner. Good job, Forerunner. Play again. Play again. Do. Play again. Do. We keep playing Magic because it's so fun. Hi. What are we up against today? Ooh, we're up against green-white again. Another green-white. Lost in Time. Oh no. I hope they find their way home. I'm sorry, Lost in Time. Man, no 1-drop again. Turn 2. Luminarch. Alright, we're gonna keep, right? Yeah, we're gonna keep. But they're on Flicker. They're on green-white Flicker. We'll play our land and then look at their unicorn. Should we build unicorns? They've got Emil the Blessed. Exile a creature you control, then return to the battlefield under its owner's control. So they can flicker their own stuff. Notably not other stuff, just their own stuff. Yeah, we're going to cast Luminarch, start putting +1/+1 counters on it. Makes it a little bit of a beater, kind of an aggro start. And whenever a creature enters the battlefield under their control, they can pay 1 extra green to put a +1/+1 counter. If it's a unicorn, it gets 2 counters instead. So if they're playing Unicorn Tribal, which there, notably isn't a ton of to really do. But yeah, now we're going to play Katilda. We are going to play Tithe Taker. We're going to hope they don't have board wipes. We're going to hope they don't have Wrath of God. Wrath of God, notably, would be very bad for us here. Put the counters on Tithe Taker. Tithe Taker, maybe a weird one for them to not want to kill. All right, Mindstone. Mindstone's not Wrath of God, so that's good. Beanstalk Giant, or not Beanstalk Giant, but rather Fertile Footsteps. They're ramping. They are ramping. Ooh, we're going to play... Yeah, we're going to play Oketra. Unfortunately, we don't have mana to cast something else. But now, if we start playing stuff, we get to swing for 4. And like I said, if Tithe Taker dies, we get a 1/1. But we've got Oketra on turn 4. Double strike 3/6. Whenever I cast a creature spell, make a 4/4 black zombie. And when God Eternal Oketra dies, we put it back into our owner's library, 3rd from the top. Cavalier of Dawn. Vigilance. Destroyed something. Destroy up to 1 target permanent. I'll take the action. We get a 3/3, so, not great for us, but also not terrible. We drew a land. That's very good news. What does King Kong do? Doesn't King Kong fight when he comes into play? So King Kong could kill Cavalier. Doesn't Cavalier do something? Artifact or enchantment card from your graveyard to your owner's hand. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and kill Cavalier of Dawn. King Kong! Roar! Get out of here, Cavalier of Dawn. It's monkey time. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. I guess we're going to put this on this. We'll have 2 4/4s instead. We'll attack for 8. Oh, doesn't Donkey Kong have a song? But I can't remember it. I don't know. Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong. This is the Donkey Kong song. I don't know. Oh, they scooped it up. We've got a big board. They're at 13. We're swinging for a lot. King Kong! King Kong, Luminarch, Aspirant. They did it. They did it. They got there. All right. We had a pretty fast start. We had a fast start, and they didn't have a board wipe. Had they had a board wipe, they would have been right back in that game. Maybe we should also be playing board wipes for that reason. Maybe we should also slap in a, one of Wrath of God and one of Day of Judgment, just because sometimes, you get so outclassed that that's just what you have to do. Or even in those things, when the opponent starts building so much faster than you, maybe you just are like, all right, well, I'm going to sit back, play my mana rocks, you play creatures, I'll board wipe, and then I'll build back better. Do all of those fun things. But yeah, all right, we're on to the next one. We're 3-2. 3-2 with, Muldrotha. Sultai Muldrotha, one of my favorites. I love Sultai Muldrotha in Brawl. Oh boy, turn 2 Signet, turn 3 Sarah. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep. Not having a turn 1 is rough. Oh, they're mulliganing, but you get a free mulligan in Brawl, notably. So 6/6 for 6. During each of your turns, you may play a land and cast a permanent spell of each permanent type from your graveyard. So they're going to be using their graveyard as... Ooh, they must have mulliganed twice. But they can just scry, clean it up a little bit. They're digging. We're going to play Blossoming Sands. We'll gain a life. We're winning. We're 26-25. Scoreboard. We did it. We did it, friends. Guys, pals, non-binary pals, friends, shipmates on this spaceship Earth, fellow, all those fun things. Play Plains, play Arcane Signet. Arcane Signet notably going to be a little harder for them to remove than Katilda. Very likely that Katilda would just die. All right, more tap lands. They're, getting to play tap lands, getting to scry. Hope they don't have Counterspell. We're going to try to play Sarah. Sarah and her angels. All right, we did it. We did it. Turn 3, Sarah Angel with Planeswalker left over. It's just like when we played Mono White Sarah the other day. This is amazing. This is great. Unfortunately, Sarah doesn't go back to our other thing, but wow. All right, Uro. Uro's going to die and go to their graveyard. And they don't have a graveyard yet, so they get to ramp. We're going to play Oketra. We're going to play Oketra, and it's not going to get counterspelled. We have a Sarah and an Oketra on this battlefield, and we're just going to be turning them sideways. Yeah, we'll play Oketra. And now, next turn when we play stuff, and I wonder if they can beat a Emblem. Probably. All they have to do is get us down to 1 and then board wipe, and I'm sure they're playing a lot of board wipes. But yeah, we're going big. And we're going to get to play Ambitious Farmhand. Ravenous Chupacabra. Probably going to shoot down Oketra. Yep, Oketra shot down. Oketra going to go back into our library. So that's okay. That's fine. We'll draw Oketra again. Get that guarantee. Ooh, well now we can't play Farmhand. So that is annoying. But we'll play Redain. We're going to make their spells cost 2 more. Play a land. We'll play Katilda. You have Vigilance? You do, right? Yeah, I was going to say, you're a Sarah Angel token. We're going to pump up the Sarah Angel, take them to 18. We've got a tokens theme. We've got a little sub-tokens theme, sub-life gain theme, big humans theme, and sub-flying theme. And Sarah, we're getting there with Sarah, notably doesn't cost 2 more. That's a bummer. We would have liked that to have cost them 2 more mana. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hermit. Hermit's going to be a negate, right? Counter target non-creature spell. Yeah, I was going to say, I will gladly block that. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do we just play? We're not wanting to search for... I'm questioning whether we want a Crater Hoof. I guess we don't. I guess we're going to play Gideon. We'll have Gideon give the Angel lifelink. I'm going to keep ticking up, up, up. They've seen enough. They've seen enough. We were going to gain a lot of life there. We were going to tick up in case of board wipe, so we hopefully would have had Sarah still behind to rebuild, and then Crater Hoof. Next turn, yeah, Crater Hoof and Sarah's Angel. I think we were going to win next turn, kind of whatever they did. So yeah, we are 4-2 with the deck now. Katilda Humans, Katilda Ramp into these cool cards. I love Historic Brawl. Just cool cards after cool card after cool card. If you're new to the channel, hello, and thank you for being here. That's so kind of you. If you're a returning viewer, that's also so kind of you. Thank you so much. My name is Elsewhere. I play fun Historic Brawl decks and fun Historic decks, maybe fun Standard decks soon. If you would like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, that would help me out so much. Little baby YouTuber, 2 weeks into my YouTube journey. Comment and let me know, are you enjoying the content? Should I be doing things differently? We're going to keep this. We are up against Chromium, Esper Control. We'll play Blossoming Sands and pass the turn. We're going to play Thalia on 2. This spell can't be countered. Discard a card. Until end of turn, Chromium becomes a human with 1/1 toughness and hexproof. It can't be blocked. So, discarding a card to protect their commander. We're going to play Thalia. Make their spells cost 1 more. Unfortunately, that is going to make our Basri cost 1 more. So we're probably going to play Katilda. Oops, they're putting something away. We'll play Katilda, and we're going to play Bodyguard, and we're going to protect Thalia. I would like their spells to cost 1 more for quite a while, please. And then next turn, we can cast all sorts of things. Alright, we had a good start. But we're in trouble to a board wipe. They're Esper. They've got... Oh, well, notably they have 2 blue and white. Now they have black. It's going to cost them 1 more. But we don't super want to put more creatures onto this board state, because we are afraid of board wipes. I think we're going to force them to board. No, we're just going to plus, because if we're able to ultimate Basri, that would be super. We're going to put the counter on Thalia, because Thalia notably not going to die. We're going to all attack. We could play Arcane Signet, but we're going to put pressure on them. We're going we're going to make them make some decisions. They're already at 17. We've got big creatures on board. If they board wipe, we keep Bassery, and we're just going to keep ticking up to his ultimate. We've still got a hand of cards. Grim Tutor. Grim Tutor going to cost one more, so they're going to go find a board wipe. Is that going to be too late? Is a board wipe this late in the game? Because we're going to hit him again for 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to take him to 10. Take them to 10 and have Bassery threatening Emblem. This was a fast start. For not having a 1-drop, this was a fast start. But yeah, like, comment, and subscribe. In the comments, let me know, are you enjoying this content? Do you enjoy the Historic Brawl more? Or do you enjoy the traditional Historic Best of 3 more? Ooh, that was a good draw. We're going to play Arcane Signet. We're going to keep Skyclave in our hand because, again, we want to attack. This Thalia, because even if they board wipe, like we said, Thalia's not going away. Thalia, unless it's an exile effect, they could play Extinction Event. They might have found Extinction Event. Yeah, we take them to 7. Extinction Event on even takes out Katilda and Thalia. Shadow's Verdict. All right, Shatter the Sky, though. We will indeed sack our bodyguard. So Thalia is not going away. We also get to draw a card. Take the action. I think we win, because we're just going to play Skyclave. We're just going to play the Skyclave card. We have Bassery, like, up on ultimating next turn, and we're just going to play Skyclave and win. Wow, we did it. What an aggressive start. What an aggressive start. Yeah, good game. Bam. Get in there. Get in there. We'll also see if we can good game them in time before. Sometimes, like, my thing seems to have trouble clicking. We got him. We got him. Hail the conquering heroes. That's from Aladdin. But then Genie gets sad. We don't want to see sad Genie. We just want the Hail the conquering heroes part. We did it. We did it, friends. Do I call you all friends? Do I keep doing all the things? Sometimes I say a lot of things. I like saying shipmates. I like saying shipmates on Spaceship Earth because that makes me think of Disney. And I am a huge Disney fan, huge Disney buff. Also, yeah, feel free to follow me on Twitter. You can look at me on my profile on Twitter. I love Disney. I love Nintendo games. I love, reading. I love lots of books. Ooh, we're going to play against Niv Mizzet. Uh-oh, we've had bad luck against Niv Mizzet before. Well, we've had bad luck against Niv Mizzet before, but this is an aggressive start. So, turn 1, Witness, notably a human. Turn 2, we can look at Niv, since this is the first time we've seen it in this video. 5/5, can't be countered, flying, gonna have 3 blue pips, 3 red pips. Whenever they draw a card, 1 damage to anything. We've got lots of things with 1 toughness, and whenever a player casts an instant sorcery, they're going to draw a card and then deal 1 damage to something. So, if Niv is on the board, it is a must-answer threat. So they might be playing a lot of removal spells, a lot of ramp to get to Niv early. Also, let me know in the comments, Crimson Vow is coming up. We are almost to Crimson Vow. Alright, well, what do we want to do here? I could Katilda, or I could Tithe Taker. If I Katilda, they probably kill it, right? I think we're going to Tithe Taker. I think we're going to Tithe Taker. If we didn't have a 3rd land, we'd probably have to Katilda and hope. But with the 3rd land, we can do this now. We can play Adeline next turn. Adeline, notably when we attack with anything, is going to make a 1 token. Only 1 per giant attack, but... Alright, they're tapped out. So, we're going wide. Ooh, Esper Sentinel. Oh. We're going to still play Adeline. It's the more aggressive start. We would love to play Esper Sentinel for the card draw. Had we played Katilda on turn 2, or we would love to have had Esper Sentinel in our hand early. But yeah, we've got a huge board now. They need to answer it. They need to Anger of the Gods. They're pitching Brainstorm, so that says they're either digging for a land or digging for an answer. Arcane Signet's not going to do it. Ramps them, so they are getting to bigger spells faster. Oh, they're doing something. I have no idea what that does. Mystic. Look at that art. Oh, -2/-0 and loses all abilities. Brutal. Brutal. Well, then. Well, we're going to play Esper Sentinel. That we're definitely doing. That losing all abilities is indeed brutal. I don't really want to play Katilda into a board wipe, so I don't think I'm going to. Do I play Tracker? I think I'm going to play Tracker, because again, now they have to board wipe. They have to board wipe, or we're going to get them. And Tracker also leaves behind a clue. Alright, they're pitching a Brainstorm and a land. That, again, says to me they must be going for removal spell, right? They must be going for Bring Down the House, Anger of the Gods. Let's see if they found it. Smoldering Egg. That is not one of the cards I just said. Alright, so they block 2. They take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Never mind. Alright, we get to draw a card. They're still digging. So game's definitely not over. What they discard? They discarded Negate and Disdainful Stroke. That's pretty good. We're going to play that because that's, you know, basically draw 2 cards. With this Finale of Devastation in our hand, the more land in play, the better. So yes, we will draw 2 cards. And it's a 4/4, which is, you know, very big on this board. This dragon might be flipping next turn, though. Or they might be playing Niv Mizzet. We're going to all attack. So we're keeping their life total low. We're keeping pressure on them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're going to take them to 10. So they need to do a lot. They've only got 2 cards in hand. They're going to get to, you know, a little bit of card selection. All right. They have pitched very powerful cards. What have they got? They don't have enough red to cast Niv. Skyclave Relic. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now they can cast Niv next turn. Whoop, Sweltering Suns. Sweltering Suns is here. That's a very good effect. We're not attacking for the win next turn. Nope. What do we have in our deck that we could find? Because this can find a creature. 1, 2, 3, 4. We could play it for 4. What's a 4? If we could play it for Tristani, that would be amazing. We can't. We're going to play Katilda out. Probably should have drawn a card first. Oh, we can't draw a card because Yasharn. We're going to attack with everything. And now, Niv doesn't do it. If they cast Niv, we win. Into the turn. So we were keeping this for next turn. We could... Next turn, we can do it for 5. We've got lots of good 5 stuff. Oh, they did get to flip Search, though. So they could cast Niv, and if they have 1-drop, or 2-drop, cast Niv and play a 2-drop to deal a damage or something, but I still don't think that does it, right? Has to be a really good 2. Yeah, they're digging. They need to find a board wipe. They could find... Oh, that's not going to do it. That's not going to do it. They needed to find... Storm's Wrath, I believe. I believe that's a 4 mana, 4 damage to everything. So yeah, we're gonna win. We got there. We got there against Niv. 6-2. They haven't figured it out yet. They haven't... I guess they do have 1 unknown. If that 1 unknown is Storm's Wrath, then we're in trouble. But yeah, that's just gonna flip. So they have a 4/4. They can block our 4/4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess they're not... They don't know they're dead. Well, they're saying oops. I think they... I don't know. I don't know what their oops is. We are going to go find Tristani and kill him. Right? Right. Oh no, that doesn't kill them, does it? Forces them to chump block. Do we do that, or do we put a +1/+1 counter on all of our creatures? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then they again have to chump block. So, can you tap for mana? You can tap for mana. Interesting. Yeah, I think we're going to +1/+1 counter all of our team. Now they have to chump block Yasharn. Are you a human? You are notably not a human. And unfortunately, this isn't getting anything. But that does mean we can play Join the Dance, which I guess we should have done first to put +1/+1 counters on things. Oh well, we're going to play it now. We're going to play it now and hope we don't get burned by that. Don't think we're going to. We've got a big board still, so Niv, again, notably not going to win them this game. They've got to do something other than Niv. They're going to search again. 1, 2. They've got Force. They can still find Storm's Wrath. Storm's Wrath, though, doesn't kill Yasharn anymore. So they need Storm's Wrath plus something to kill Yasharn. They found Storm's Wrath. All right. That's the literal card we said they needed to find. They found it. 4 damage. Take the action. But, yep, they're tapped out now. Yasharn going to finish this game out. Oh. Yep, we got there. We got there. That was scary. They found the card that we said they could have found. Had they found that last turn, they probably would have... They would have been back in it. Had they found that last turn, they would have been back in it. I'm not sure what would have happened. But yeah, wow. What a game. What a game. 6-2. 6-2 with Katilda Humans aggro here in Historic Brawl. I keep trying to start saying things of what you could comment if you wanted to comment and help me out. But yeah, comment and let me know about Crimson Vow. Do you want to see more? Do you want to see Historic Brawl with the new legendaries? What new legendaries would you be excited to see Historic Brawl decks built around? Let me know and I will do that. Historic Best of 3, Standard Best of 3. Are there some new cards that you're excited that you want to see me brew and try to build a deck with? I would do that. I have no idea what this commander is. Let's find out. But yeah, let me know in the comments. What you want me to do once the new set is here? Let's take a look at the battlefield. Let's see what they're on. They're mulliganing. Gretchen Titchwillow. 2/0/4, tap 4, draw a card. You put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield. Yikes. What's our hand look like? So we've got turn 1 Soul Warden, turn 2 Katilda. Keep. Turn 3 Yasharn. Well, they're going to keep mulliganing. So Yasharn's going to fix all of our mana. If they have to keep mulliganing, feels like we're going to get there. Alright. Land. Soul Ward. Go. She's a Soul Warden. And she's a Soul Warden. Soul Warden. Soul Warden. Soul Warden. We gain a life. Yay! Alright. This has to be on green. Green it will be. Katilda. Unfortunately, don't have another 1-drop. And they've got a blocker, so we can't attack. We're gaining some life, though. No attacks. We're going to have 4 mana next turn for Yasharn. Go find 2 more. Then we'll probably Ranger Captain. Go find something. Oh. Oh. We still have to Yasharn. We have to keep our mana going. Uh-oh. Is it going to get countered? It didn't feel like a counterspell deck, but it sure is. That's not good. No attack. We needed that to resolve. Huh. Well, what are we going to do now? They could draw cards and play extra lands. We drew a card. That's good news. 6 mana available to us. But if we play Toski, I think we're going to play Toski because it doesn't get countered. They could turn on... So this was wrong. Because if we attack, they can turn on the other thing and block it. So yeah, we're gonna try to play out Thalia's Lieutenant. We'll see if it resolves. They've got Lair of the Hydra, so even if they don't have Counterspell in hand, they're going to keep getting pause triggers to, so we're not going to know what's in their hand. But they could use this to make their creature, make a creature and block, and we would lose our creature and they would keep it. Oh, they're going to bounce Toski maybe? They got a Toski bounce trigger? Because now we're going to start attacking next turn. We're going to have 2/2s instead of 1/1s. And they have to start casting spells eventually. I mean, this turn they can obviously use her ability to draw a card and ramp, which is very powerful. That's a very powerful ability. Card has very pretty art too. Very unique art. Looks very unique. It almost looks dark crystal-y a little bit. Looks a little dark crystal-y. Let's see. They're thinking it out. They let it resolve. Them thinking it out makes me wonder if they actually have a counterspell or something in their hand, or if was that a bluff? Were they Were they arena bluffing us? Who knows? Who knows? Draw a card. Put a land onto the battlefield. Yep, that's pretty powerful. Put another land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're up to 6. They could do a lot of things with 6. They could Sublime Epiphany. They could Alrund's Epiphany. They could Time Warp. Time Warp would not be good for us. Ooh, they could do whatever that is. 3 less to cast if it targets a creature. We don't have that. Gain control of another target creature with mana value. So they paid 5 mana to gain control of our Katilda. Notably, that is not a human. Alright, well now we need our Tristani. Oh, they couldn't take because I was like, wow, that was weird to me. I would have taken that. But they kept us off. We're going to play Sun's Nemesis. We're going to make some 1/1s. These 1/1s are notably humans, so that is going to pump up Thalia's Lieutenant. So now we're going to gain some life. We've got blockers. We've got attackers. So we're all attacking. They'll block the 3. We're going to get to draw 2 cards. So we've got a better board state. We are drawing a lot of cards, and we're going to hope that's going to get us across this finish line. Finish line not in sight, but it's looking good. It's looking good. They need to bounce everything, but if they bounce everything, our Katilda goes back to us. So I can't imagine they want to bounce everything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're at 8 mana. They could cast any number of things at 8 mana. That is a lot of mana. So are they on take extra turns? Are they on giant creatures themselves? Feels like maybe a Sea Gate Restored. Have like no maximum hand size for the rest of the game and draw some cards. Maybe something like that. Maybe a massive draw card spell. It's the Blue Sun Zenith. Oh, they're just passing. Well, what do we do with an opponent who just passes? We're going to, again, make 2 humans. Pump up Thalia's Lieutenant. I guess there's no reason to cast any spell before attacking, because we are just turning our team sideways. Because we want to draw cards. Do they have, like, a fog effect? Oh, are we playing against some sort of, like, Haze of Pollen fog craziness? That would not be fun. I would not be, Oh, is this... Tell me this isn't, like, Turn's Fog Commander. Alright, yep, they're doing some blocking. They're casting something. Are they gonna pump, or are they just gonna use Titchwillow's ability? Gretchen Titchwillow. The Dark Crystal Commander. Halfling. Halfling looks very dark crystal-y. Alright, what do they got? What do they got? Oh, they're tapping Katilda. Maybe they're trying to figure out how to tap Katilda. Maybe they thought Katilda could tap blue. But no, it's only green or white. Into the Royal. Oh, Into the Royal is very strong. Yep. Yep. Toski goes away. We do not get to draw the extra cards because of that. That is a bummer. Bummer to the max. We're going to play this card. We're going to play things that aren't Toski, because Toski is uncounterable. So we can just build our board state this turn, and then next turn play uncounterable Toski. Have we already landed? We have already landed, it would appear. But we'll try to play Ranger Captain. Ranger Captain finds a 1-drop. I'm not really worried about board wipes here. Ranger Captain also, notably, we can sacrifice it. Oh, yep, Ranger Captain going to eat a counterspell. Alright, they've only got 2 cards left in hand. And we have a huge board state. They've only got 2 cards left in hand again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They have 8 mana, so that's, you know, basically any spell in Commander, any spell on Arena Commander they can cast. I guess not any spell. Mana Ramper. Mana Ramper that they're going to be able to do the evolve thing to, right? Because, yeah, that doesn't tap it. Well, we're going to Toski. We're going to land I'm going to go ahead and Luminarch. Luminarch resolves. We get to put a +1/+1 counter on something that's attacking. We're also going to go ahead and -2. We'll pump up Soul Warden. We're going to pump up Soul Warden. That way, if they want to adapt and trade with Soul Warden, it's going to be rougher on them. Because they could adapt 3 on Druid, but now Druid will trade with Soul Warden. We're going to attack with everything. All attack. Go, friends, go! Go, friends, go. Turn them sideways. Through it all, through the fire, through the rain, through the incubation, Druid Katilda and Gretchen Titchwillow. You rise through it all. Yep, down to 3. We're going to draw 3 cards. We're going to have 4 cards in hand to their 1. We've got a huge board state. We've got great recovery if they do have some sort of board wipe. Yep, we got there. We got there. 7. 7 and 2. 7 and 2. Through it all. We did it. All right. That was fun. That was fun. Katilda. Katilda is a great Brawl commander. I highly recommend Katilda if you're looking for a deck. Oh, and if you are looking for a Katilda deck, you can check out the video description for this video, and I do post there a link to my Goldfish page. So whenever you see me playing a deck, you can check the, what is it called? The description to the video. If you look at the description to the video, you can go to my Goldfish page, just easy one-click link to take you to a page with this deck list on it, so you can get a closer look at the deck. But then there's a one button on that page that says Import to Magic Arena. So you can click that Import to Magic Arena button, and then you can give this deck a try on Magic Arena. Don't have to click 100 names into the search bar, which is a really good thing. But that is going to do it for me today. I am Elsewhere. If you've enjoyed this content, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm a little baby YouTuber 2 weeks into my journey. So all of those things really help me, help the algorithm, help try to grow my little channel, see if we can make this happen. And let me know in the comments if you're enjoying the content. If you enjoy how I start the matches with just jumping right into Historic Brawl and then doing the deck tech like after the first game, so we just get straight to Magic, or if you would prefer the more traditional open with looking at the deck, talking about it, and then playing the games, let me know, favorite cards coming up. Which content you prefer. Do you prefer the Historic Brawl content or the Historic Best of 3 content? And let me know what Crimson Vow cards you want to see me play around. Those first couple of days, I'm going to definitely try to put out some, hype Crimson Vow cards, see if we get any traction, see if anybody likes those. So yeah, let me know what you want to see me play. This deck was a blast. We already kind of did the deck tech. Everything did well. Like, I didn't have any cards where I was like, oh, we don't really want that in there. We considered, we have so many creatures, so we were like, well, do we want a board wipe? And maybe we don't. Maybe we just want more effects, like, where are you? Make a stand. Like, make a stand. Notably, this deck doesn't have Teferi's Protection. I don't have one. That's why. So I could craft a Teferi's Protection and jam that in here to have another protection spell. I don't think this doesn't look like this deck has Guardian Spirit either, which is a flash creature that like phases everything out. So I don't know why we don't have that. We probably want to put that in as another board wipe protection. That one notably would protect from. We lost a game to like turn 3 or 4 Meat Hook Massacre, followed by like turn 7 or 8 Crippling Fear, that both give -X, and Indestructible does not matter for those things. But, so yeah, maybe some more Teferi's Protection, maybe some more other things, but we did everything. Like, they scooped before we got to Crater Hoof and End Razors. We did Finale of Glory a couple of times. We did Sarah. We won a game with Sarah. We won that game with Elspeth. Elspeth really did good work for us there. Oh, we never drew Luminous Broodmoth. That would have been sweet. That's another board wipe protection. That would have been sweet. But yeah, we never drew Guardian Project either. That's one of the most powerful cards in the deck. All right. But yeah, that's gonna do it. I hope you had fun. I had fun. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Everybody, do great wherever you are. You're worth it. You're awesome. You're great. Do awesome and do great, and have a great day. Have a great day. Bye, everyone.